we got a call from Brian, who's his client here, and he needed a Sparky to come and get this pump going ASAP, trying to get the power on actually for the season that just passed. We started all the applications and everything pretty well straight away with Tas Networks and the different companies that we have to communicate with. In that process, he got approved, and what that looked like is that this paddock had no power at all, and there was no power for the pump down there, which is at the bottom of this gully, a couple hundred meters. So the nearest power you can see that comes along the road up there, which is actually, I think it's 700 or 650 meters from the pump. So we put the application in, they ran this pole, obviously high voltage as far as they could. But they got to this point and they didn't want to go any further because it was a bit risky working on the slopes. Then our job was pretty much, once they put that in, was up running underground mains all the way down to the pump shed and supplying enough current to be able to run, obviously a 70 kilowatt pump in this instance, to pump water all the way up to the crops that you see here. You can see why they didn't want to bring the poles down any further. It's obviously hard to tell these kind of things on camera, but the grade of this slope is pretty steep. Even coming through here with the excavator, we had to kind of put a lot of this material on the low side of this trench to kind of keep the machine level as we dug it. It would all work relatively well, but it would have been very hard standing poles, and especially when there's any moisture or water on this ground, she's just slippery as anything. So we're kind of at the end of the line here. Here's this pump shed. They've done a fantastic job. It's probably one of the best pump sheds I've worked on, to be honest. Concrete floors, treated pine all the way around. It's been sealed beautifully. It's actually amazing to be able to work on a clean surface. I'd like to tell you that I matched colour coded that switchboard there sitting on the side of the building, but we were just lucky. It come and we couldn't believe it. It's the same colour and everything. For the next job, we'll probably match the colour, just so we can be tricky that way. So ultimately, it was a matter of getting power from up there down here so we can get water from down here to up there. So, and that's what we've achieved today. This is a 70 kilowatt pump. I think it's got a 6-inch inline, 4-inch positive charge. And then this is the control gear. So this is essentially what runs the whole system. So we've got a manual mode and an automatic SMS startup system. So that's about everything for this job. If anyone needs any irrigation work done or anything like that, don't forget to reach out to Electropole. Give myself a call or one of the boys on my team, and we'll see what we can sort out for you.